So once upon a time, about 25 years ago now, I was in the midst of being mum to 4 small children, and I was busy. The kids were quite hard work. They were about sort of 8 and 7 and 5 and 4, that sort of age. They had different needs, and I was busy from morning to night. And I never went out and did my own thing because there was always stuff to do in the evenings and they needed help with their homework, and you can imagine what it was like. But one evening, I was actually going out. I was going out on my own to meet up with some friends. And I'd cooked the tea and we'd eaten. And I was about to set off, and I said to my husband, I said, can you clear up? And and the children need help with their homework, and Will especially needs help with his maths. He's got to be ready for tomorrow. And the games kit's just on the floor by the washing machine. They need that clean for tomorrow, so if you could put that in and get the dishes done, that would be fab. I'll see you later. And off I went. And I had a great evening. And I was heading home. It was about 10 o'clock at night. And as I got near the house, I could see all the lights were on. And I could hear the children. And as I went in the front door, there were 2 of them in the sitting room playing Lego on the floor. There was the games kit on the floor by the washing machine. And all the dishes on the table still left from tea. And I headed up the stairs. There was a trail of crumbs up the stairs, and I was beginning to get cross. The house was actually in a worse state than when I'd left it. My husband's study was upstairs, and I got to the door and I looked in, and there he was, sitting at his desk, completely absorbed in his work, completely unaware that 4 small children were up still at 10 o'clock at night, and that time had passed, even unaware that I had returned home. And I crossed the study floor, and I put my hands on his shoulders, and I buried my face in his hair. And I thought, unless I find something that absorbs me as much as your work absorbs you, I'm going to be very lonely when the kids grow up. And that was my call to adventure. And so it began. I began to do all sorts of things. And now, if you come to our house at 10 o'clock at night, you will find us both at our desks, completely absorbed in our work. And the kitchen, the dishes are still on the table from tea, unwashed.